All right, guys. Day 5 in Bali. Rest day today, Thursday. Not gonna lie, don't really feel like filming, but here we are. I've just started filming. Just doing my morning steps, and the gym is like completely empty. And it's been open for an hour, and like I've done this every morning. Started my day here with steps and abs and mobility, and there's always been like 3 or 4 people. And I've been here like 35 minutes and completely empty. So Thursdays, people must rest around here. Anyway, I've been good. I got my check-in back from my coach just now, pretty much. I'll probably put up some pics of my check-in shots, and yeah, coach was very, very, very happy, which he's not one to like overly express that often and give out, not to like try and pump your tires up, but he was definitely very happy. My body weight's kind of been going down, so he's upped carbs, just by a very modest increase, 25 carbs, 100 calories, see what that does. Unfortunately, I was getting too powerful with, the physique looking so good and just loving being in Bali. So been given a little bit of a sickness, some slight sniffles, bit of a sore throat, but doing all the protocols to try and get on top of it. Obviously it's nothing too major, but really hoping I can just hit it on the head and it can be gone quickly, because I need to be feeling 100% for Operation Grow when I get back to Thailand. Like I said, it's a rest day today, so I still can't get my steps up, but I'm going to go down to the recovery area now and do sauna and the hot tub thing, maybe ice bath, we'll see. See what happens. But then after that, go back home, get changed and all that, and then I'm going to what has probably been my favorite place to eat. Been there 3 times, and it's called Open House. I'm gonna put up some pictures of my 3 meals that I've had there. I've already shown one of them, I think, on the vlog, but I've eaten there like the last vlog, but I've eaten there twice more. So I'll put up pictures of the 3 meals I've had there. Fucking so good. So I've gone there for brekkie. I haven't gone out for brekkie anywhere yet, because I've always been having meal 1 as my pre-workout meal in the villa before I come and train. But anyway, today I'm gonna go get brekkie there. And honestly, I might eat out for every meal today, like I said I was gonna do. We'll see if I even carry this on and make it like a full day of eating. You guys are gonna see what video becomes. I really am not feeling like that inspired to like pick up the camera and talk and vlog today. We rate the fit. I'm in the full gasp fucking outfit today. I've not trained calves in like 4 months, and I asked Dean if we could have some calves in this next training block, and he's like, no, they're too big, they make your hamstrings look even shitter than they are. So no calves. Yeah, not a problem. That's common for a lot of people. These were actually gasp like pants, and I absolutely hated the way they fit down at the ankle, so I cut them myself, and I think, I don't know, I did okay. I probably wish I'd done a tiny bit longer from where, yeah, they need to just be that tiny bit longer. Anyway, I'm hungry, and I still need to do the sauna, the hot bath, go and change before I'm allowed to even go and eat. Shouldn't say allowed, but you get what I mean. So I'm gonna go and get all this done. And yeah, things are good. I'm super happy and blessed. It'd be good if I didn't have this little sickness, right? But it's there's a lesson to be learned from it. There's something to take from it. And so I always just try and look for that and be grateful for all the good. Anyway, shut up, bro. All right, gang, back at the villa, as you can see by the pool. Rest day is going swimmingly. Didn't take you guys with me for my first 2 meals, but I will explain. I just couldn't be bothered, but I'll show you guys what I had with pictures. So went to Open House for meal 1, which I will put on the screen. What did I get? Like eggs, tomato, spinach, bit of sourdough, some like rustic baked beans. So I had like, ate a big chunk of it, and then like had got like a poached egg and some, and there's like high protein, low fat cottage cheese as well. Anyway, I put like an egg, some baked beans, and some of the cottage cheese on like a bit of sourdough, made these yummy little things. Anyway, so I left there. Went to get some like post-meal steps. Ended up walking for like 30, 40 minutes. I was like, oh, I'm gonna sit down at a cafe and get a nice coffee. And then someone actually gave me a compliment, like, oh, you know, looking good, bro. I looked to my left, and it was like this quite a well-known OG Aussie like online coach. So I got chatting to him for like ages. And by the time I left there, paid for my coffee, and I looked at the time and I was like, you know, I need to eat meal 2 kind of soon. So I went and got a 30-minute foot massage in the aircon and just chilled on my phone to kill some time. Then I went back to open house and had meal 2, which I'll show you guys on the screen now. And you can see I got a wrap on the side. So I ate like 3/4 of what you see on the board there. And then I made like a delicious burrito with like pumpkin chicken, and that's like their tzatziki, the sauce you can see there, which, oh my God, tastes so good. Lots of cumin in there. Yeah, anyway, so get like 2 meals, a nice big veggie platter. My arm is getting sore holding the phone, hold up. But yeah, guys, I am so obsessed with this place. I'm gonna say it again, it's called Open House. There's 2 of them. So there's one in a area called, what's it called? Seseh? Like Seseh. I don't know how to pronounce it, could be wrong. Which is the new one. And then there's like the OG one, which is closer to me, that was closed down for a bit. Now they've reopened. I've been to both. I just prefer like the vibe and the service of the OG one. The newer one is a bit more of like a like a hip, younger kind of crowd, and a bit like, what's the word I'm looking for? A slight pretentious vibe with the people that are there. I'm not trying to be judgmental, but I say that as I'm being very judgmental. Anyway, that food. So I write on my little thing, I make sure like no oil, no butter used and all that. They just saute everything so well with like garlic and really good seasoning. It's just crazy how spinach and veggies and all that, it tastes that good. And they're just, yeah, like I said, they are so accommodating with like any little changes you want to make. I even asked them if they could go and show me the packet of the wraps so I could see what the macros were like on them. Like they went and I took a picture of back in the kitchen of the stuff. Like, yeah, amazing. So that meal, it's not bad because I honestly, sorry, I'm on a ramble here, guys. I was basically going to say that it's so palatable, like that food, even though it's all just like fresh veggies and healthy, it tastes so good. It's like similar to going and getting like a crazy burger or pizza, like what it's, that feeling it's giving me, like I'm eating it and I'm like, fuck, this tastes like so good. So it could be dangerous in that sense, but from the time that I like started working with a coach ever and being on like a more rigid kind of nutrition plan and having to be you get what I fucking mean, being structured, I've always had like some level of like underlying anxiety, especially on a holiday like this when I'm in a new environment with lots of new food, and especially when I'm coming out of a fat loss phase. I've had anxiety about maybe I'm about to go off the rails, have a crazy binge. But call it athlete development, more time in the game, better understanding myself. I've never felt like less of a risk of that happening than I do right now. And there's going to be a time, it's literally like I was just saying, food focus is high, all this kind of stuff, appetite's high from being in a fat loss phase, being quite lean, and being in a new environment, out of routine, all of these fucking food all around me. And I feel so like a blissful, like I just know, not even like a real desire to do it, not a worry that I'm maybe going to do it. I might put up a video or overlay a video if I haven't already of these crazy like cinnamon scroll things that I walked past, and I could see them, like I just filmed them, like, oh, they like, all I was thinking when I filmed it was like, wow, that looks cool, like look at them, they're pretty extravagant. But it wasn't like I've had in the past where I'm like fucking salivating like a dog, like I need to eat it. Fuck, this has been a bit of a ramble, so stop messaging me, people. What am I saying? Fuck, WhatsApp is going off.
Oh, there was like a bit of a, got some blondes or some greys in the mo. Anyway, I have completely lost track of where this ramble started, where it was going, where it was meant to go. So yeah, that was meal 2 that I had there. Then went for more steps afterwards. Jumped on my scooter, came back to the villa, chilled out had a cold shower, chilled in the aircon, watched some YouTube, which was nice. Then I just had meal 3, which I didn't even take a picture of at all. So I guess I can't really make this in any way a full day of eating, even though I just showed the last 2 videos. But I had a much simpler, lighter meal. I had like big chunky yogurt, pineapple, dragon fruit, blueberries, cacao nibs, and some like whey drip over the top. That was what I had for meal 3. Now, I need to get going. I have a massage now, a deep tissue massage at 3 o'clock. So I'm going to walk there because I just had that meal. I literally just had that meal that I described like 5-10 minutes ago. So I'm going to have like my post-meal steps, which I am fucking obsessive about. And I'm not saying necessarily in like a good way. I'm like, I care too much about them. I really am attached to always walking after eating. It's probably like a good habit to have, but I hate not doing it. Anyway, I went to this massage place yesterday. It was a good massage, but she just for the life of her could not do enough pressure. So they've got a male masseuse for me today who hopefully will be able to sort me out. It's really tough trying to explain to them because they think they're going hard, and I'm not trying to fucking sound up myself here, but they don't understand. Like when you have a lot of muscle, like you have to push fucking hard to actually get into it and be doing something that isn't just like completely superficially just like rubbing along the skin. So they're like pressing, like, are you okay? Like, are you sure? They're like convinced that they must be hurting you. I'm like, I can't feel anything. Like I don't feel it. So I always try and tell them at the start, I'm like, don't ask me, like keep asking, oh, is that pressure okay? I'm like, go as hard as you can. And it's so funny because sometimes you can tell it's becoming a real fucking workout for them. Like they're really starting to huff and puff. I feel a little bit bad, but at the end of the day, I am paying for it. It is their job. So they need, like, you know, they got to put in the work. Okay. I need to get going, walking to this massage. Don't know what is going to become of this now. This might be like a vlog over multiple days, or I may show you guys my next 2 meals and kind of wrap it up as a random day 5 midway through the trip kind of video. Who fucking knows? But yeah, I'm good. Life's good. Food's been good. Thailand visa hasn't been approved and come back yet. So I may have to reschedule my flight, book another villa and stay here longer, which there are bigger problems in the world to have than staying here and doing this for longer. Yeah, all right. Massage time. Bye-bye. Well, fuck. The last couple of days have not gone as planned. Where to begin? The night after that last clip of me talking, I went to go to bed and kind of woke up not far into the night, absolutely shivering, like so fucking cold. And I'm like, this is weird, like it's so humid here. Turned off all the aircon and I just was like full hypothermia, like teeth chattering. And then I would wake up and the sheets were like drenched in sweat. I spent the entire next day in bed. Like I did not leave the house, couldn't leave bed. I probably drank 500 mils of water. I think I managed to maybe eat like 700 calories of some cream of rice. The worst, like migraine, like my head was exploding. The worst body aches, like I'd just been fucking in the octagon with Francis Ngannou. And now, so that was yesterday, and then today, much better, but still pretty much haven't left the villa, done 10,000 steps, some short walking after getting some meals in, just been trying to smash the fluids and electrolytes. Like I said, feeling a lot better, but better from a very bad starting point. So some sort of bacterial, viral thing my body is trying to fight off. In other news, my visa has not been approved yet. I was meant to be flying back to Thailand tomorrow, but I've had to change my flight for another week later and extend my villa for another week because the embassy in Jakarta are being quite rude and have said, "No, you need to wait. We might have to get you in for an interview. We're not going to rush this." And I tried to tell them I had a flight back to Thailand. They were like, "Doesn't matter. The process can take multiple weeks." So, yeah, there are worse problems in life to have than being in Bali. I can definitely see the positives, and I'm just going to control what I can control. But yeah, that coupled with the sickness, coming out of the fat loss phase, I was feeling like superhuman, looking superhuman in the gym, eating all this great food here, feeling so great. And yeah, it's been a little bit of a reality check, to be honest. I like to think I'm handling it pretty well. I don't want to hopefully sound too negative. But yeah, I'm going to wrap this up here. I'm obviously probably sounding half decent right now, but it's been rough. Who knows what when you guys will see another video from me. I don't really know. It honestly depends how probably I recover and how I feel good, because now that I'm going to be here much longer, yeah, there could be some time to feel better. But if I do another one, I'll update you on what the visa situation is and if I can even manage to get back to Thailand, because basically I can't get back there before it's approved, because if I try and get back in, it voids and basically cancels out my entire visa application. I lose all the money for the visa application and everything like that. So I do have to stay here until it gets approved. And from all past friends and stuff who had done this, they got it done within like 5 days, a week. And I stayed in Bali for originally booked for 9 nights. Like tonight's my 9th night. So I thought I was allowing plenty of time, but obviously not. Anyway, I was meant to be getting back to Bangkok to start my growth phase officially, and now it's going to be a little bit all over the shop. But this is the end of this video, guys. I'll talk to you soon.